come up with that dog shit pick. What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were you thinking?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another later in the week episode of the Jimnasium. As always, it's me, XFL Jim, joined by the one, the only, Isaiah J. DePoop, or Pupe, Chase Lupine Fiasco, Sessoms. What's up, everybody?
It's DePoop or DePoop.
DePupe.
DePoop. What's up, man? What's up, Jim? How are
Chase,
you, buddy?
I feel like my week doesn't really fully start till I get to talk to you on camera. So it's
I
been,
think
it's been
that's
a weird
right.
one.
I also feel like my week isn't over until I get to talk to you on camera too. So, like, yeah, I've been teetering in a week that won't end, mixed with a week that won't begin.
It's been weird, but we're here now. This is the Jimnasium, everybody. We've got a nice show lined up for you. We're going to recap a little bit of Week 14 of NFL action because it was kind of fun. There were some pretty interesting things going on there. We got a little college football coaching carousel of like, is it done? Is the coaching carousel finally over? Are we?
No, absolutely not. You like to think that a lot of these schools are going to have things like locked down by the time the early signing period happens, but no, so many more people will be fired and so many more people will be hired, and people will be hired and then they'll leave the job that they were just hired for to take a better job like a week later before the ink dries.
We've had people, what was the latest? That wasn't due to like for cause. Was it when D'Antonio retired from Michigan State and they need to find somebody in like February or something like that?
Yeah, there was that. Bobby Petrino was a fired with cause, and that was like that happened on April Fool's Day, for the love of God.
So fucking crazy.
I still haven't ruled out Petrino leaving Arkansas to take the head coaching job at the Atlanta Falcons just to make things go full fucking circle on us.
Time is a flat circle, Chase. Let's go. Let's start by recapping this week of the NFL, which we haven't done for a while because who cares? But we're going to do it this week. Patriots 21, Steelers 18. Steelers suck. That's all.
Yeah, and I've managed to connect on Patriots on the money line at like plus 200 there. I don't know how I got that.
I think I read something that the Steelers as favorites are just awful this year. Just doing terrible.
That sounds about right because they're just doing terrible in general.
Bucks 29, Falcons 25.
This is a hell of a football game.
This was a good game.
This was a really good football game. I guess Bakey Cakes does have some sort of magic. He might sneak out the NFC South, but then again,
this puts them in the lead, right? Right now,
yeah,
technically,
they're technically in the lead, but I don't think anyone excluding the Panthers are really that far out of it. So you could have maybe the Saints step up if they can put shit together. We seem to be a little bit of a dumpster fire right now, though.
The wildest division in the NFL. Bears 28, Lions 13. I kind of wish Uncle Rico was here to talk about this because I feel like the Lions have been on a little bit of a collapse recently.
Yeah, big shout out Uncle Rico. Man, I just they don't play defense is the problem. If people seem to have figured out how to shut down their offense, which is a terrible combination when it turns out that you have to score points to win.
It's brutal. It's brutal for the Lions. Is it worse to be given hope at the start of the season and to like slowly have your team get worse and worse?
They'll still make the playoffs. They'll
will.
Probably
They're
win
dangerous.
their division. They're dangerous. Like they'll win their division. If they win their division, they'll get to host an NFL game or a playoff game. You know. So if that's the case, I mean,
they could win a playoff game.
They could win a playoff game.
Bengals 34, Colts 14.
The Browning automatic rifle.
I'm pretty sure we also saw a little bit of the McCarronator in this game.
Yeah, we did. We did get to see some
XFL legend AJ McCarron.
XFL legend AJ McCarron. We did get to see him hit the field and look good. Look good in the process. I don't know. The Bengals just have a horseshoe up their ass as of the last few seasons, it seems, because it's like everything that should be biting the Bengals in the ass never does, and they still end up making the playoffs and in some cases making a deep run.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always loved Jake Browning since his Washington days. I'm glad he's doing good.
Yeah. Hey, remember Jake Browning?
Right?
Right.
I think you're also 100% right that the Bengals do just have some lucky horseshoe just jammed way up in there.
Way like a butt plug, just way up in there.
Browns 31, Jaguars 27. Flacco?
Dude, the other day I was like, Flacco is ancient, and then I was like, I am the exact same age as Joe Flacco. So like now I'm starting to pull for Flacco. Yeah, let's go, you old We're both the same age and both have unibrows. Let's do this shit, Joe Flacco.
Let's go, Joe Flacco. And this Cleveland defense, they're dangerous. Speaking of dangerous.
It's like the Iowa teams. Like who knows who the hell the quarterbacks who knows who the hell the quarterback's going to be, and who really cares? It doesn't matter. Their defense is so good that they can win games just off that.
Saints 28, Panthers 6. I feel like the Panthers are just terrible.
Yeah, and that was a little bit of a net crack game for the Saints. It's funny. I've been reading about how much of a distraction Michael Thomas is now, and I've been wanting them to trade his ass for so long, and now we can't get any sort of value for him.
Ouch. Fuck, dude, that's. I don't understand how
he never plays. He starts shit every time he's there. Like if he's playing or not, like he somehow manages to start shit. And then like when he's not there, he's like sitting at home talking shit on Twitter, which I respect. I respect anyone who just talks shit on Twitter because I do a lot of that.
Same.
A whole lot.
I taught one of my good buddies is a big Carolina Panthers fan.
That must be
he's
terrible.
Distraught. He hates having I called him like bottom 3 owner in all of sports.
David Tepper?
Yeah. Like
he does seem a little bit temperamental, doesn't he? Temperamental.
I can't think of another team that's this trash that also is like so willing to trade away their like not just best players, but the players that like every player that you could consider that was like a definitive Carolina Panther, they wanted out.
Yeah. Like you had Luke Kuechly just retire.
Julius Pepper, they traded away.
Yeah. But like, I mean, whenever Tepper took over, you could understand him wanting to like, he paid, of course, probably billions or a billion and some change for his team. I can understand him like wanting it to be his own. So I just wish he would have like cleaned house like all at once in terms of like getting rid of the old players, getting rid of the coaches, and like just coming up because like he took a little bit to fire Riverboat Ron or for Ron to resign. It took a little bit for him to trade away CMC. He let Cam Newton go like immediately. Like I wish he would have like started this whole process because it seems like he's done this rebuild in like 3 pieces, and it's been a really slow burn. And like now he's just burning through coaches. Like I don't know. I think Frank Reich like might have been poisoned by Carson Wentz, like into being a gigantic pussy.
I hear it's kind of like just the Hunger Games in the facilities right now for the Panthers.
I'm sure it is.
Everyone's
it is
just going full cannibal mode.
You know who that head coach needs to be? He needs to be Joe Brady.
Yes.
I'll never not put him up for every single head coaching position ever.
Jets 30, Texans 6. You know what this game showed me? It shows me that CJ Stroud should be the MVP, damn it.
He's really fucking good. Yeah, turns out CJ Stroud good at football. He definitely, we finally have a Ohio State quarterback who knows how to play the quarterback position in the NFL.
Without him, the Texans are garbage.
Without him, without Tank Dell too.
Yes.
Like
don't forget Tank Dell,
who is a fellow 5-foot assassin with the roughneck business. So I'm a big fan. But yeah, like they're just too injured right now. They've had a pretty good run of it. There's just no depth for them at all.
Ravens 37, Rams 31 in OT. What a
the Ravens can sure put up points, can't they?
What a fucking game!
What a game.
Dude,
going to OT.
Good on the Rams too.
Was this a game that you in your life would have bet would go to OT?
No, I thought the Ravens would have been able to like handle them.
Yeah, you thought it would have been like 37 to like 10, sort of score.
Yeah.
Like they put on like Detroit.
Just didn't see it coming. Great game. Better game. Game of the weekend. Vikings 3, Raiders 0. The only way this could have been better for us, Chase, is if we got a 0-0 final.
If we'd bet this one goes to overtime, gotten a 0-0 final.
And bet the tie.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. I love games. Don't you love football games like this? I love football games like this.
I love some football games like this. If every game was like this, I don't know if I'd be a football fan.
That's true. But you gotta like football games that last roughly an hour and 45 minutes, probably.
Yes.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's what makes the XFL so great.
For every USC, you need an Iowa.
For every USC, you need an Iowa. It's just a yin and yang of the universe.
It has to keep balance. If every game was like this, it'd be terrible. But if every team was just like the Detroit Lions, it would be awful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep flashing this like just intermittently.
I wish there was a way we could zoom in on this.
Yeah, just boom. Check.
There you go. Look at that.
Look at that. Got your chain hang low to it. Wobble to it, bro. Okay.
Back on the side. Side.
Back. Yeah. I'm not a left-hand sitter. I'm not a
49ers 28, Seattle 16. The only thing I want to talk about this game was DK Metcalf's form on his takedown of Fred Warner.
Oh, I didn't get to see it.
Dude.
I'll have you know
ejected.
I'll have you know that I slept through most of this NFL slate,
Okay.
by the way.
This is the perfect week to talk about it then.
You just recap me on everything that happened here.
Okay, we're going to see if we can find this real quick. After this ad.
I also devoted myself to rewatching The Wire for about the 10th time.
How was it the 10th time around?
It's just as good, if not better.
Stop me if you've heard this before.
Don't care about the person's commentary.
Yeah. Was that Drew Lock?
Yeah, Drew Lock was playing because Russell's hurt.
Whew.
You
mean Gino?
No, because Gino's hurt. So we had a Drew Lock game. Okay, this is garbage. I'm going to find the actual clip. I'll find it.
He suplexed him. It's a straight up Russian suplex there.
Here it is. It's a short, but it's the same deal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Russian suplex.
Yep. It was a pretty good takedown.
Dude, DK Metcalf is just a human bat suit, is what I've decided. Like, his body is just the bat suit.
I wouldn't want to get him mad ever. There was, I think, some rumors I heard that Shanahan was offering some incentives for players that could get under DK's skin and get him ejected.
There we go. Problem solved.
So,
all you had to do was let him Russian suplex you, and then you're boom. You got
shout out
Fred
what you're Warner for letting it happen.
Shout out to what's his name on that defense? The Arkansas Razorback. Oh hell, he's the one who got into a fight with Big Dom.
I'm waiting. Chase is going to
Dre Greenlaw.
There we go.
Shout out to Dre Greenlaw for getting in that fight with Big Dom.
30, 40 minutes for you to just shout it out.
Dre Greenlaw. It's cool. We can move on.
Bills 20, Chiefs 17. Only one wants to talk about this game is Kadarius Toney being offsides on offense.
Yeah.
And my favorite part was Patrick Mahomes' reaction at the end of the game where he was just being whiny and a big baby.
Yeah, we got to. It was like that's a Jackson Mahomes reaction. That's like when a restaurateur won't let you kiss her. Jackson Mahomes reaction right there. That sort of way to be a bitch about it. But here's the deal: is Kadarius Toney really fucking sucks at football. I think it's the main headline that we should take away. What a fuck up. What a fuck up of a fucking football player. Like, when I think fuck up football player, I think Kadarius Toney now.
Yeah. There's two people. Yeah. I think him, and right now I think Quentin Johnson.
I said it earlier this season, and I still maintain it, that if Kadarius Toney were on the cast of Deadliest Catch, it would just be called Cold Boat Ride.
Broncos 24, Chargers 7. Yeah, Chargers suck. Justin Herbert's really important to that. He's out for the rest of the season, by the way.
Yeah. And he'll flourish under Lincoln Riley next year.
That blows. And guess what? With the Chiefs losing, Chase, I think you called this as the Broncos' year.
I did.
I think they're only a game behind right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could win the division.
They could win the division. I said it. I said they just needed Sean Payton, and boy, did I look wrong for a little bit. But I think I really have my finger on the pulse of what's going on with the Denver Broncos these days.
It took them a while to get the stink of the worst coach of the NFL off of them.
Hands down, the worst coach and/or coordinator out there, Nathaniel Hackett, who literally is just still cashing checks from being Aaron Rodgers' coach for a little bit.
How amazing would it be just to be able to get in like the circle of coaches in like either the pros or college football, where you're just basically set for life, where A, you'll have a job forever, no matter what, you'll be able to get a job somewhere. And B, if you get fired, you'll just have a shitload of money.
Right. Like, as long as you're not like living beyond your means, like as long as you're not like randomly buying giraffes from circuses and shit, like you probably have like a little bit of comfort after you've been fired, which means like you can act a fool if you hate your situation. Like, and as long as you don't like cross any sort of like line by like boning someone or like punching someone of the opposite sex, like you get paid to leave.
You get paid to leave, and you'll just find another job. These guys never, I feel like even the worst coaches are at another job in weeks or maybe a couple months.
I feel of God, Gene Cheese Dick himself.
Yeah.
Terrible coach, but still, somehow he's in that circle.
And Sunday night, Cowboys 33, Eagles 13, just laid the fucking whoop down on them.
Yeah, and it's hard to beat a team twice, so I'm not reading too much into this whole.
I think if you take, I think it's I think Dallas still probably wins, but I think it's a way closer game without the turnovers. That Philadelphia just couldn't stop fumbling.
Yeah, that's, you know how like playing like Madden or NCAA football, like, and you're playing against the computer, like you hit a game where it's like, okay, there's absolutely no way that the computer is going to let me win this game, because it's like every time I touch the ball, I fumble or I'm getting called for penalties. That's kind of what this game was for Philly.
Yeah, anytime they got any momentum. Jalen Carter, though, dude.
Oh yeah,
man.
Turns out it's a great idea to take just a historic college, probably the greatest college football defense ever, and just draft every player off of it, and no one else in the NFL will stop you from doing it. Apparently, if you're
apparently
Howie Roseman.
Not. It's worked out really well for him.
Guess so.
And because we're doing a late night, later in the week show, we actually get to recap the Monday games. Giants 24, Packers 22. Tommy DeVito, the legend, rises. The Italian man himself. Did you see any pictures of his agent?
Oh yes, yeah. Oh. I made a couple AI images for Kramer of Tommy DeVito and his agent that I'll have to show you.
And then I guess we could talk about the Dolphins blowing like a 17-point lead to the Titans and losing 27-28.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
my
for sure.
dreams and hopes getting crushed and everything just dying in front of me.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Tommy DeVito and his agent sharing a Little Caesars pizza.
That one's really strong. Like, that's not messed up at all. That's a really good one.
Thank you. I was pretty proud of that one.
It looks like he's eating it on a toothpick.
It did a little bit. For a second, I thought it was a pizza cigarette, because it seems to want to put cigarettes and everything. It wants to put gold chains and cigarettes and everything.
I think it's learning more about you.
I think it is. I think it's learned way too much about me.
And that's the NFL, Chase. That's all we need to talk about for the NFL. There's a couple college things, obviously the coaching carousel. But before that, I sent this to you and Uncle Rico, and I want to show it to the people. This picture of Nick Saban in his Ferrari.
Yeah.
I'm just drawing your eyes here.
Jesus Christ. I missed that earlier.
Yeah, you didn't see this part, did you?
I didn't realize that he'd had 4 cups of lean in the process of buying a Ferrari.
Nick Saban getting down. Also, I want to show you.
Is that red man chew?
That little red man shoe right here.
Look at all that. Look at all that chaw on the door. No, I had it all wrong. That's not purple drink. That was a spitter. That was a spitter for the old ball coach. Look at that. The red man.
I think I was telling you guys, the more I see of Nick Saban, the more I'm liking this guy.
Does Red Man Chaw still exist as a brand?
I think he is exclusively keeping it alive.
He's the exclusive one beneficiary of the long ago canceled Red Man Chaw. Oh my God!
You didn't notice that in the original picture, did you?
Listen, he's driving a Ferrari. He's drinking cups of lean.
Unenthused.
He's got a year's worth of chaw just in the door. He loves D's nuts jokes. How is he not the coach for America? I'd vote for this. Why is Tommy Tuberville their senator? Why is it not Nick Saban?
Do you think Saban would run? I
don't know.
I think he's much more likely to go into TV.
I think he's much more likely to go into TV too.
Which honestly, I can't wait.
Which, by the way, did you see Belichick on game day?
Yeah.
How good was he?
He was really good.
How surprising was that?
It was blowing my mind. He seemed so personable.
And he managed to catch a lucid Lee Corso too. Yep. Which is impressive. Anytime you can catch him in top form, it's a rare treat these days to get him back into his heyday where he's only seems kind of old, not fucking ancient like he does a lot of times. What do you think of the new Game Day song, by the way, with Lainey Wilson and Darius Rucker? That hoe pitchy. That's what I think. Yeah. That pitchy hoe. I've seen entire subreddits dedicated to her badonk, by the way.
That I don't blame.
Yeah, I'm for that. I think anytime if you're an entertainer and have a badonk, then it's flattering to have a subreddit. If I had a subreddit devoted to my badonk, hell yeah. My feet or my badonk?
I'd feel honored. Any part of me, if there was a subreddit dedicated to any part of me, I'd be like, damn. Yeah.
Listen, if you're watching the show and can comment, let me know if you'd be into OnlyFans, my badonk.
Oh, gee. So speaking of fucking OnlyFans, dude, I saw this guy on Twitter. And he was advertising his OnlyFans, where he just fucks sex dolls.
Oh, sweet.
That's all he does. He was showing off his new sex doll, and they did a photo shoot together. He was clothed like she was his girlfriend. And in one of the pictures, there's a giant shelf behind him, not too dissimilar to the shelf I have behind me right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Except it was fully behind him, and it was just sex doll parts all over the shelf.
Okay. So he could just go he could do his own custom Call of Duty loadout for
that, and then he had the kind of where it's just the ass with the pussy like a doggy style, but just that part of it that you put on a table.
Yeah,
and you could just fuck it there.
Yeah, that man must go through a lot of antimicrobial soaps.
That guy, I think that guy might have 2 dishwashers.
Yeah, he probably he probably just owns a commercial space that used to be a Denny's. So he's got the overhead sink with he
definitely has the commercial kitchen.
Here's the deal. You can never get it out. There's this, oh my God, there's this episode of Philly Court where they're talking about, he's like, here's the secret is you can never get the cum out. It's just, I tried everything. I tried just putting a diaper on it and picking it up and shaking it. I just, figured I'd put it on the roof during a rainstorm so I could just Andy Dufresne Shawshank the thing. And that didn't even work. There's pigeons started showing up and just pulling at it like mozzarella sticks. Amazing. I'll have to find you the clip, and I'm sorry to quote an entire bit, but it's so apropos at this point. I like the idea that he can make just a sex toy mech warrior at any point. Just the
I wonder
ultimate.
how many fans he has. Like, how many people are just watching that dude just fuck sex dolls?
Just pounding sex dolls. Does he at least have like a hog? Like, or is it just like a? Yeah, I guess that's the question. You know,
He's
like,
more of a
I don't
personality guy.
I don't want to see a personality guy. You know, waylaying.
No, I want to see a guy that's like
toys.
putting the warranty to the test.
Yeah, we're gonna need some pride meat there. You know,
a little summer sausage just going to town on. Let's go. Let's talk about this coaching carousel, baby.
Let's go.
Mike Elko to Duke. Sorry, Mike Elko to Texas A&M from Duke.
I feel sorry for Mike Elko. I think the bigger story is Riley Leonard to Notre Dame.
That is a big one.
That's a big one. That's a big transfer.
I think he was projected to go to Notre Dame for like the last month or so, though.
Listen, I think Mike Elko is a good coach. I think he'll have Texas A&M success, but I think I don't know why any coach would want to take that job.
Do you think he can get them to 1-10-2 season?
Maybe.
I think he can get them to 9-4, 9-3. I think he can get them to 9-3, 8-4. Guess what? I think just about any coach in the country could probably get Texas A&M to 8-3, 9-3, 8-4.
Yeah, I don't think he's the guy that's going to get them over the hump. Sorry.
I don't know if anybody is the guy that's going to get him over the hump.
I don't either, quite honestly. And it's only if they're in the same situation that Arkansas is in, where it's only going to be harder now that OU and Texas are in the SEC.
The thing going for Texas A&M is both the thing that's going for him is also the thing that's taking away from him, and it's the money. It's the boosters and it's the money. I feel like that's more than anything, that is what's holding this program back.
I would agree. As someone who's seen just like how shit can go wrong when you just let the boosters run your program, like, yeah, that doesn't bode well. But also, that's the same way that Texas was for a long time, and you know they'll eventually trip on their own dicks and do the same thing. OU seems to have a little bit better of a handle on it.
Yeah, I think OU's consistently a little bit better with that. I mean, even like Nebraska has that issue to an extent where there's too many fucking cooks in the kitchen.
Yep.
Jonathan Smith from Oregon State to Michigan State.
Kind of surprised that he's making that jump. I'm not sure who would want to touch that toxic sexual assault university state school right now.
I think the only thing that this timed out for is the fact that like Oregon State's kind of in no man's land.
That's to be fair, that is the only reason I can think of why you would make the jump. But you figure he had to be up for better jobs, or do you think like everything was moving so quickly that it's like jump on whatever you can get?
So, I mean, it depends how you define better. Like, yeah, there's all the scandal, sexual assault stuff. The issue with this is like Big Ten and SEC money is just so drastically different.
I think like even like Houston would have been a better job, like a better get.
The fucking money you make at these Big Ten schools is crazy though.
That's true. And the money you make just to go away too.
That too. And I don't know, like Michigan State, we've seen can carve out a path to kind of take that like Penn State spot.
Right.
And if you get them to that level, I feel like you could consistently make the playoffs every few years.
That's fair.
Jeff Lebby to Mississippi State.
I think that's a home run hire, honestly. I know that they're having people ship out, but I think they had a program that was in a weird limbo because their last coach like wasn't an air raid guy, and they didn't like really keeping those concepts, but they still have mostly air raid guys on the roster. He's going to just be able to bring in more. And honestly, I think he'll give Lane Kiffin a run for his money in recruiting Mississippi. I think that's a hell of a hire for Mississippi State.
I think schools like Mississippi State need to kind of like have a guy that has his own system and a different way of winning other than just recruiting. And I think Jeff Lebby kind of has that offensive weirdness to him.
Yeah, I agree.
I like the hire a lot. I think he'll be a good fit. This is also, just like you were talking about with Arkansas, this is going to be a weird time for schools like Mississippi State.
Easy for them to get lost in the shuffle. You can understand them just becoming basketball schools at that point.
Yes. David Braun, Northwestern. We already talked about that one. I think that's an A for what he's done this year.
Yeah, absolutely. You had to keep him.
Fran Brown from Georgia to Syracuse.
Okay. Well, listen, it's going to be hard to replace Dino Babers in my heart. So we'll see. That's all I'm going to say is we'll see.
They went with another black coach.
Good for them.
On Syracuse.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen from reading a couple things, it looks like I think Fran Brown's doing like a whole HBCU staff thing.
Well, good, but still, like, I love Dino Babers.
I love Dino, dude. We have always been a pro
Dino Babers podcast. Yeah.
And it's gonna take a while to replace him in my heart.
Yeah, but yeah, the place that gave you was Ernie, what's his name, and Jim Brown, like that. Donovan McNabb, like that's a place that needs to have an African American head coach.
Trent Bray, the Oregon State defensive coordinator, just got promoted to the head coach.
I mean, their defense was pretty salty.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I mean, I guess they're going to end up in the Mountain West probably.
Yeah, I think that's the situation where they're kind of like them and Washington State are sort of Mountain West schools. Shout out Trent Bray. He was a Nebraska interim for a week, in between Mike Riley and Scott Frost.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Indiana, Kurt Signetti from JMU, A+.
That's a great hire.
It's a great hire.
I mean, you want to take someone who's going to take a Division II program and turn it into a Division I, which is essentially what you have to do at Indiana. So I say win.
What's up, that one black guy?
What's up, that one black guy? What do we think of the ice? That one black guy.
It's blinding.
Blinding. Look at that. Bling 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 bling.
Duke has replaced Mike Elko with one Manny Diaz.
D- higher. What are you thinking? Listen,
the
Duke
greatest coach at Temple in the last 8 years.
Listen, the best thing that Duke has always done is hire offensive court. Thank you, that one black guy. That hired offensive coaches who are at like the cutting edge of what offense is going to be in the future. Steve Spurrier, David Cutcliffe, Mike Elko. Like that's who they need, I think, that for their head coach. They need someone like that, and they just shit the bed with Manny Diaz. Like now they're gonna turn that into a defensive team. I mean, their defense was good, but still, like they need an offense. He needs to knock it out of the park with the offensive coordinator hire.
Yeah, he does. That'll be a big thing here. We'll see. We'll see. I think this is a better spot for Manny Diaz than like Miami was as a first-time head coach.
Right.
I would have still liked to see him at Temple. San Diego State. Obviously, Brady Hoke retired. They got Sean Lewis, the Colorado offensive coordinator. I think that's a great hire.
It's a good hire. They needed some help on offense. If they can find someone to kind of keep like the whole Rocky, what's his name, Brady Hoke defense.
If they can, I don't know if he'll be available. They should hire Dino Babers for the DC.
Ooh. That excites everything about me that loves the drop 8, you know?
I would love that.
I would love it.
Houston, I think also Sean Lewis, I think is an A+. Great offensive mind. I don't know what was going on with some of the stuff at Colorado this year when he was getting switched out or whatever. Don't know what that was about, but I think Sean Lewis is fantastic for what he did at Kent State.
Yeah.
Houston gets Willie Fritz from Tulane.
Love it. Another
hire.
I want to say that Mississippi State and Houston both had A+ hires. I think Willie Fritz is going to he's going to be able to recruit like the New Orleans area pretty well. In addition with recruiting Houston, which you just kind of have to be able to do if you coach a football team in the Gulf, like Louisiana area. So yeah, man, like Willie Fritz is a A+. Like I think them and Mississippi State so far win the carousel.
I think them, and I think it's hard for Michigan State's. That's got to be like a huge W to me too. And Indiana getting JMU's head coach. Those are probably my top 4. Spencer Danielson, basically the Boise State interim, just got promoted to the head coach spot.
He deserves it. He won the conference.
Yeah, won the conference, and they looked like after they fired Andy Avalos, guess what? They looked a hell of a lot better.
It's amazing what getting rid of a bad coach will do to a good team.
UTEP, baby. We're getting to the big guns now. They got rid of Dana Dimmel. Scott Walden, the Austin Peay coach.
Don't know much about Austin Peay. They seem to always be kind of decent, though. So, yeah, all right.
I'm down.
Hard to come up with any hard feelings about that.
Yeah, it's hard when we don't know a lot of these guys. Terry Bowden, obviously out at ULM. They bring in Brian Vincent, who was the New Mexico offensive coordinator. Okay. He was also the interim at UAB when Bill Clark retired.
Cool. Dope.
Rick Stockstill out at Middle Tennessee State. Derek Mason.
Ooh, like used to play in the NFL, Derek Mason? That
like used to coach Vanderbilt. Like used to coach Vanderbilt, Derek Mason.
Okay. All right.
I mean, like this hire.
I like it too. I don't think that Middle Tennessee's never been like a bad program by any means. So it's surprising that they fire someone and that someone doesn't like leave for another job.
I think I've heard some rumblings that they wanted Stockstill out at the start of the year and he didn't do enough to like save his job.
Right.
It's one of those situations. I think this is a great hire. Someone who knows Tennessee pretty well. Someone who like obviously knows the SEC country. I like that move.
All right.
Danny Gonzalez out at New Mexico. Bronco Mendenhall, baby. Rocky Dickenballs. Let's go.
Rocky Dickenballs back in the picture.
He's back.
This is the part of the country that he needs to be coaching in. I love this. I absolutely love it.
A+. A fucking plus, dude. I love this hire.
That's in my top 3 right there.
Oh, he didn't even get fired from Virginia. He just left.
It wasn't up to Rocky Dickenball standards.
Oh, God, I love this move. Craig Bull retired, done at Wyoming. What a career for Craig Bull.
Yeah.
Jay Saville is the new head coach. He was the DC.
Okay. I think there's, as long as they have continuity where they can get the same kind of kid where it seems like they just keep recruiting Josh Allen's, then I'm for it. I feel like the Pokes are in good hands.
I do think this is kind of a situation where it's hard to follow someone in a program like Wyoming, like Craig Bull has been.
Right.
But we'll see. We'll see how keeping it in-house does. Kirk Cincinnati, obviously out of JMU going to Indiana. They got Bob Chesney, the Holy Cross head coach.
A damn good Division II program.
Great FCS program. Great offense. Yep. Love the move.
Yep.
Willie Fritz out at Tulane, obviously. John Summerall in, Troy's head coach. Going from Troy to Tulane.
Is he like Pat Summerall's like?
I'm gonna look that up.
Because Pat Summerall was a Razorback, by the way.
Let's see.
Did you know that?
I did
not.
Did you know?
Yeah, Pat Summerall was a place kicker for the Razorbacks before he was a place kicker for the New York Giants.
Let's see. It doesn't say. I don't believe he is.
Okay. It would have been cooler if he was.
Would have been cooler if he was. I think schools like I think when you see things like that, it kind of shows like the hierarchy of the G5.
Right.
Like he went from Troy, who I would say is probably the best team in the Sun Belt, to Tulane.
To the best team, probably the best team in the AAC.
Yeah. I guess the money's just way different.
Money is different.
And then Nevada's still looking for a head coach, and now Troy's looking for a head coach.
Troy will get someone good. They'll get like a Power 5 like coordinator or something who deserves his first, crack at head coaching.
They'll get somebody.
Somebody good. Yeah. They've always been a good football program. And, it's the Sun Belt. How many coaches have they been through in the last like 20 years probably?
And before
10.
I think like 4 or 5. Yeah. They've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And before we move on to the next topic, we'll go through the notable retentions and extensions. Neil Brown saved his job this year. They gave him another contract.
Okay. All right.
Rhett Lashley for SMU, which I think is big going into the AC. SMU's an ACC school now.
So. Man, now that cheating is legal, like look out for the people who invented it. Like that's all I got to say. SMU is about to be a force to be reckoned with, I think.
Dave Aranda retained at Baylor. He's still around after a 3-9 season. Bad year. This is going to be an important year. This has got to be a bounce back.
Yeah, seat meat hot.
Gus Malzahn at UCF. I feel like there was no way he was going to get fired this year, so makes sense.
No, but I think it could be. They're extending him, but I think it's a hot seat year for him, I bet.
We're going to get to the Gus Malzahn cycle where it's consistently hot, but not like he won't get fired.
Right.
I want him back at Auburn.
I don't.
Dude, I do. It was so fun.
God, I want him as far from the SEC as possible. I don't have that much room in my heart for that much hate.
Dan Lanning for Oregon, saw that one coming. Jeff Monken at Army, and then Sam Pittman.
Sam Pittman, hot seat.
Yeah, Sam Pittman, hot seat going in the year. I think he'll be on a lot of people's like ready to be fired list. What do you think about the Petrino hire?
Well, my moral high ground is gone. I can't make the Louisville joke anymore.
I feel like that's a bad hire just because you can't make the Louisville joke anymore.
I have knocks on his offense like that I think are very real, that I had them at Texas A&M, and I think I still have them now, which is they're not going to be able to run the ball when they need to run the ball. And like crossing routes are cute, but everyone's going to figure that out, that the offense runs on crossing routes and then you can't run the ball and it's a big goddamn mess. So we'll see. We'll see. I think him and Pittman kind of jive in terms of like philosophy, but like we'll see. Well, whatever they have at quarterback next year is going to be big.
Right now, Chase, pick the number of wins that you feel Sam Pittman has to make to keep his job.
9.
Okay, let's see. You want to go through the schedule real quick before we go to the Bull Parlay?
Fuck. Okay, yeah.
Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Yeah, that's a win.
Oklahoma State, at Oklahoma State. I think Oklahoma State loses a lot. They lose, obviously, the whole offense with the running back.
Yeah, and it's early season, too. So I'm going to say a win.
UAB.
Win.
Texas A&M. Neutral.
I'll say win.
Ole Miss. At home.
Loss.
Texas. At home.
Fuck. Win.
Louisiana Tech.
Win.
LSU.
Oh, that's at home.
So, no, the rest of these are, LSU's at home, but the rest of these are, we don't know the dates at these, at the rest of these ones.
Okay. I'm going to say win at home.
Tennessee, at home.
Loss, letdown spot.
At Auburn.
Win.
At Mississippi State.
Loss.
At Missouri.
Win.
I think you got 9 in there.
Okay.
It's good. That's a tough fucking schedule.
But there's no Alabama?
No Alabama this year.
So we don't get Georgia. This is the easiest schedule that we've had in God knows how long.
Your big hitters are Texas and LSU.
Still, that's tough. It's tough.
But yeah, having Bama and Georgia is big. So let's get to this Bull Parlay, Chase. I'll start us off.
Okay.
Georgia Southern, Ohio. I'm going with our Mac Darlings. Go Ohio.
I hate that pick, Jim.
I know you do. But
no Nathan Rourke. He's in the transfer portal.
Guess what? He wasn't playing for half the year anyway.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
all right,
give me Ohio. And also, just for the people that are aware, we have to do these as groups of 12 because they won't let you do more than 12 teams for a parlay. So it's you, Chase. I know who you're picking here. It's Jacksonville State, Louisiana Lafayette.
Yeah, it's Jacksonville State all the way.
All the way. Miami of Ohio, App State. This is actually a pretty good game. I'm going to go App State.
Okay.
You have New Mexico State, Fresno State.
I am going to go, Fresno State as the dogs. Give it to me.
I think Tedford is kind of like sitting this out for health reasons. I think I remember.
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Still the mighty Fresno State.
UCLA, Boise State. Give me Boise. Give me Boise.
Okay.
Cal, Texas Tech.
Give me Cal.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Good.
Thank
I know who my buddy is.
I get Western Kentucky ODU. Give me Western Kentucky as a dog. Give me this game sucks. This game fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does.
You get UTSA and Marshall.
UTSA.
Okay. Syracuse, South Florida. Oh God.
No Dino.
No Dino. Give me South Florida because he's not even coaching for his job anymore. Give me USF.
There we go.
You get UCF and Georgia Tech.
Give me Georgia Tech as a dog.
As a dog.
You know ain't nobody leaving that Georgia Tech program. They're excited down there.
Chase, here's the bowl that are 100%, or is this our bowl, the Camellia Bowl, Arkansas State, Northern Illinois?
I think so. Yeah.
The 23rd.
The 23rd.
11 a.m. Fucking be there, people. Are we going to roll with Arkansas State?
I think we are.
I think we're going to roll with Arkansas State. We get one more, Chase. Duke Troy.
I know that Duke is the dog here, but go ahead and give me Duke as the dog.
Okay, Chase. The first leg of our parlay is 9,200 to 1.
Let's go.
So that's the first leg right there. Boom.
So a buck will win us
$9,222.
Okay.
Which is, I put a buck on it because fuck, this is not. Okay,
Yeah.
So my turn. Georgia State, Utah State. Oh, that's tough.
That is tough.
It's
I'm
in
glad
Boise.
you got,
give me Utah
I'm
State.
glad that you got both the Georgia State and also the Georgia Southern games because I cannot tell those teams apart.
You get JMU Air Force.
I'm gonna go with.
Ooh, that's tough.
Is Homeboy staying to coach the bowl game or is he out?
I don't know if I'll look it up. No.
He's not. Give me Air Force then.
Yeah, he is not. Yeah, Air Force. South Alabama, Eastern Michigan. Boom, Eastern Michigan. Don't even have to think twice about it.
Plus 550.
Utah, Northwestern. A sneaky good bad game.
A sneaky good bad game. I mean, it's the parlay. We want the odds. Give me. Where are they playing this one?
This is in Vegas.
This is in Vegas. Give me Utah. Give me Utah in Vegas.
I do think if you were going to go Northwestern, I think Northwestern, obviously, of the two teams, is the one that wants to be here more. Is like more excited to be here.
That's true.
Coastal versus San Jose State. Ugh. Give me San Jose State. Give me San Jose State. You get Bowling Green and Minnesota.
I'm gonna go with Bowling Green.
Yeah, that's a gross game.
Yeah, it is.
Texas State, Rice. Who? Two of the wildest teams in college football that no one knows how to predict. Give me Rice. Kansas,
right.
UNLV.
I'm gonna be the one with some sense here. I'm gonna go Kansas.
Yeah, probably. Like, good season, UNLV. Good job, but Kansas.
Yeah.
I get Virginia Tech and Tulane. Give me Virginia Tech.
Okay.
North Carolina, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah. Okay. Louisville and USC.
You know USC is not going to have anybody playing.
Anybody. Give me Louisville. And then you get Texas A&M, Oklahoma State.
Okay, State.
As the dog. I don't like taking Gundy in a bowl game a lot of the times, but I'm okay with it against Texas A&M. The second leg, Chase. A little lighter on the money. 2,000 to 1.
Okay. Okay. I like that you're getting a buck in on these.
Yeah.
We split it. We split it if we connect on these.
Oh, we split these 50-50. So, SMU, Boston College. I'm going to go SMU.
All right.
Rutgers, Miami.
This is like the Pinstripe Bowl.
This is the Pinstripe Bowl in New York Stadium.
Give me
Yankee Stadium.
Give me Rutgers.
It's a close one. I think it's like even money for the money line there. So it's a close game. Obviously, Miami does not want to play in the fucking Pinstripe Bowl.
No.
NC State, K-State. Ooh. Give me NC State. K-State's been losing a lot of guys. And my buddy's kind of like losing hope. They also lost their offensive coordinator, Colin Klein, out. He's Texas A&M's offensive coordinator now.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw they hired
He's
him.
got to be getting so much money.
I bet you're right.
So you get to pick Arizona, Oklahoma.
I'm going to go Arizona.
They're the
Means
favorite.
more. Yep.
Clemson, Kentucky. Give me Clemson.
Oh, gross. What a disgusting football game.
The Gator Bowl.
Yeah, I think you picked right there.
Notre Dame, Oregon State for you.
DJU's already in the portal. Give me Notre Dame.
Memphis, Iowa State. I like this because this is sort of a Styles makes fights where Iowa State's been playing in a lot of shit games.
But aren't
in the
they
Liberty,
also
in the Liberty Bowl?
Played in the Liberty Bowl,
Give me
yeah.
Memphis.
Yeah, of course.
Missouri, Ohio State.
Ohio State's the dog. They lose Kyle McCord. Missouri, definitely this is like their biggest season. I gotta go with the Tigers.
I think Missouri also definitely wants this more.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, Penn State. Ugh. Give me Penn State. Ugh.
Yep.
Gross. And you get Auburn, Maryland.
Maryland.
Is there more bowl games? Because Bovada doesn't have any more posted.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're missing a couple more.
Here, I can put together the next set, the last 7 for you.
So this is 10-1 here. So let's go. It's 443-1 for that leg.
Okay. Georgia and Florida State. That's on you.
I know. I hate this game. I'll roll Georgia. I think neither team really wants to be here.
Toledo and Wyoming. I'm going Toledo.
I like that.
Wisconsin and LSU.
Is Jaden staying? Is he playing?
I don't know. I have a feeling he's probably not, but we'll see.
He says we'll see. So I'm gonna say no. Give me Wisconsin.
All right, Iowa and Tennessee. Totals at 35.5. Out of, should we just do this as the under?
Yeah, just pick the under.
Under. Okay.
Just pick the under.
So my turn again then. Liberty and Oregon. Give me Oregon.
I don't know, dude. Liberty really wants to be there. Watch out.
Yeah.
No, Bo Nix is playing, so yeah.
Yeah, there's all sorts of small dick energy in this game that's going to be on the Oregon side. All right, so you get Alabama and Michigan. You can take Alabama, Nick Saban as a money line dog, which I always recommend.
Give me Alabama. It's the most public side I've ever seen.
And we get Texas and Washington. I am taking Washington there.
Thank God. Thank you.
Plus 12,403. So 124 to 1.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Chase. Hey, if we hit this first one, you want to just go out and celebrate?
Yeah,
if we hit a 9,000-1 parlay,
we'll just burn it down in Kansas City for a weekend. Is it time to spin the wheels? I'm so excited about
Chase,
spinning the wheels.
It is definitely time to spin the wheels. So we've kind of like made a little in-house decision. We're gonna switch up the picks porch and incorporate it as part of the gymnasium. And to kind of start that right now, we're gonna spin the wheels for you people. Boy, do I love spinning those wheels, Chase. I fucking love spinning them so much.
I know you do, buddy. All right, we're doing a vibe selection.
We're doing a vibe right now. To start us off.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
I know one when I see it.
Mummy's Gold.
Mummy's Gold. Let's do it.
Wait.
Mummy's Gold.
Okay. 50.
Oh, do you want something else?
I saw another one that was a Vegas one.
Oh, let's see. Which one did you see?
Las
Vegas one right here?
Yeah. Which do you
Feeling
feel
Las Vegas?
I was feeling enough to not Mummy's Gold it. I guess we're feeling Las Vegas.
Let's feel Las Vegas. We're feeling Las Vegas, baby. I can't wait to go
feeling
back.
it. Oh,
Okay,
this is my style.
Okay. Okay, I think 25 is the limit. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Fast play, no. We'll turn the sound down a bit.
There we go.
History. Is there no auto spins? That's an issue.
Oh, I think there's a thing in the top left up there. See if that will.
Yeah, that's what I hit
spin
before.
it. Oh. Maybe that's what fast play means. No.
No.
All right,
Dang
maybe
it.
Mummy's Gold. Mummy's Gold.
Let's try Mummy's Gold. We did win $1.40. I think we lost $5 doing that one.
That's fair.
Let's try Mummy's Gold. The issue with these, you got to get the auto spins.
Yeah, have to. No auto spin is a deal breaker.
This one looks sick. Some Indiana Jones shit.
I love these knockoff games. Like
Dude,
one of my
they are
favorite
my
ones
bread
on
and butter.
Bovada. One of my favorite ones on Bovada was like a very knockoff like X-Men.
Okay, we'll do $1.50. We have auto spins.
Okay.
50, baby. It's smooth. It's a smooth one. I think we want the pyramids.
Okay. Okay. Right now we just want anything.
Right now, I just want anything. Yeah. Hey, 20 cents, baby. That you got to shake
20
off
more
the
than we
cobwebs.
had. Here we go. Here we
There
go.
we
Here we
go.
go.
370.
That's what I'm
Hey,
talking
there we go. Okay, okay.
All right.
Doing a little workers action right here. Hey, free spin basically.
Didn't lose anything. Didn't lose anything.
Come on, come on, come on, pyramid, please, please, no, come on, fuck, what,
All right.
what? Okay, what did we hit?
You had
I'm not
two
even sure.
wilds there. It'll show
Oh,
you.
that's what done it. I was just
Yeah.
I was so locked into the pyramid. Come on, come fuck,
It's teased us a few times now. It's got to
come
happen.
on. Okay. We need it bad. I need it so bad, Chase. I'm feeding.
Oh my God.
So bad for a fucking
Just give this
pyramid.
man a scatter.
Give me a scatter. Give me some
Give
free
this man
spins,
a
please.
scatter.
I played one a couple days ago where I got 4 free spins and won $1.50 off. It was
That's
brutal.
rough. That's rough.
50 cents. Okay, we're shaking it off. We're past the halfway mark now.
Gonna start teasing us again. I think we're
Need
gonna hit
that
it
pyramid.
soon.
I need that pyramid so bad. Oh. That's the Eye of
Well-
Agamotto.
Little Eye of Raw action.
Come on. 15 spins left.
Been watching a lot of Ancient Aliens. Been learning a lot about Akhenaten. You know.
I bet you.
Come on, do it.
Come on.
Do it.
It's gonna fuck us hard. Seven left. Come on! Come on! Jesus, please! Fuck!
Oh.
Ugh. It's just teasing nonstop. I only got 4 left.
Come on.
Damn it. Okay, one left. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that was a tease and a half, dude.
There. You didn't lose a ton, at least.
No, I lost like 40 bucks. Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah, let's find another one.
I kind of do.
Ooh, big salmon run.
Oh, bonus? No, I don't want to buy a bonus.
Mad Drunk?
Where'd you see that one?
Uh-oh, Mr. Vegas 2, Big Money Tower.
Oh, we get that Vegas in my... Either that one or Alien Invaders.
Okay.
If this one doesn't have auto spin, we'll do Alien Invaders.
Deal.
Oh, this guy fucks.
This dude, yes. Yeah, he does.
This guy fucks.
We got scatters. We got that facial hair, that taco meat. He's wearing a Cuban link gold chain. This was maybe at the entire time.
Oh, I'm feeling this one. And auto spins. I'm feeling it, Chase.
Oh, you want to bump it up to $2?
Bump it up to 2. Boom.
Let's go.
Come on! Oh, that would have been sick.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Oh God, I would have exploded. This one is fast. Holy shit! I'm not winning anything, but it's going so fast.
Here we go. Come on.
Whoa, that was nothing. That was nothing. What is going on?
I've no idea. It's got to hit for something eventually.
This is like people with the ADHD play this one.
Oh!
How is this nothing? We're already like halfway through this almost. How is that nothing?
This is insane.
Oh my God, I'm getting fucked right now. Oh my God! Mr. Vegas is fucking me!
Dude, yeah.
Oh!
Woof.
This is brutal. Oh, okay. No, that was nothing. Oh my God. Yeah, of course not.
Oh.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Mr. Vegas. Yeah, fuck you very much. 5 spins left, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah! Let's go. We got something at the... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Let's go. Let's go Bloods. Let's go Bloods.
Bloods. 12 free spin... Ah! Expanding Wilds is okay. 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 We're at $25 so far. 7 free spins left. Okay. Woo! Okay. $60. Okay. $106. There we go. That was the second to last spin. That was the... Oh my God, dude. We were so close to getting nothing. Nothing. I think we actually made our money back that we lost in the other one.
I think we did.
Mr. Vegas, so that's how he does it. He fucking teases the fuck out of you, and then you get the best orgasm of your life.
Get edged to total explosion.
Yeah. Oh, that felt good. That felt
did
real
feel
good.
That's a good way.
Any parting words for the people after this ecstasy chase?
Isaiah J. DePoop has nothing to add.
Neither does XFL Jim. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week for another episode of the Jimnasium. Toodaloo.